Hi Lakers, this is Vanessa with the Grand Valley State University Counseling Center. I am one of the doctoral interns and I want to thank you for joining me again today for another Art Therapy Thursday. So for Art Therapy Thursday, I walk you through art therapy activities, techniques, things that you can either do with me or watch the video and then go back and do yourself with whatever you have around your house or apartment, wherever you are right now. So today, what I want to focus on is some more positivity and calming of anxiety. So when we're going through difficult times like we are now, it's hard to stay positive and manage some of the anxious thoughts that we're having. For example, right now we might be thinking about COVID-19. Are things going to get better? We're worried about friends and family. We're worried about our own health. Just other daily stress of worrying, like, do my friends like me? Nobody's reaching out to me. Like, I don't feel like people love me or care about me. These might be some anxious thoughts that we have going on in our head. And something to keep in mind when we're experiencing anxiety or having anxious thoughts is having anxiety isn't a bad thing. It's when it gets to an unmanageable level where you can't control your thoughts that are negative. That's when it becomes a problem. So having anxiety isn't a bad thing. It can help us get through stressful times and actually build us up and give us motivation to get through something. So we don't want to completely get rid of the thoughts. We want to manage them better. And a way to do that is to have things in our life that calm us, give us positivity. So even though the thoughts are still there, we have things that help us cope and get through those negative experiences. So what I want to do today for our Art Therapy Thursday is do a collage to cover up our anxieties with positive things in our life. So I've already done some of the work before coming on to the video, and I'll talk about that, and then we'll do some of the activity together today. So what you will need for this activity is like a magazine, or if you get the newspaper to your home, something where you can clip out like phrases or pictures, positive things. So you want something like that, and then either like a thick piece of paper or poster board, and then you could use just regular glue, like Elmer's glue, the glue stick, or like the squeezable glue, and I can show you what I did here. So first, I have some Elmer's of the squeezable glue, but I diluted it a little bit with water, so it makes it more liquidy and easier. And then I have been painting on the magazine pieces with this liquidy glue. So that's the first thing. And then I have images and positive letters that I've clipped out from a magazine that I had purchased and just had around my house. So that's where the clippings come from. And then I just used regular paper. So this is what I've already worked on today. And then I'll add on this with y'all as we go through this activity. So first, what I did was I wrote down worries that I've been experiencing that have been on my mind. And like I shared, having these worries aren't a bad thing. We want to manage them. And we're still going to have them, but we're going to manage them better and help cope. So some worries that I've had are about my own health in this time of COVID-19. I put COVID-19 on here. I put worry about other friends and family. Write whatever you want on the paper, and you can write as much as you'd like, whatever's most on your mind right now. And then what we want to do is we're covering up these worries with positive things in our lives, things that help us stay calm, positive words. So we're gonna do a collage to cover up some of those things. So, show you the technique that I use, and like always, I will adjust my camera here so you all can see what I'm doing for this activity. And whatever environment you want to have while you're doing this, whether you want to have on some music, maybe do this in silence, however you want to complete this. So I have it down here, and I'm going to take some of my diluted glue here, and while I'm doing this, I'm just thinking mindfully of like these worries that I'm having and some positive things that are going on in my life and that make me happy too. So even though I might be worrying about my health, it's beginning to look very springy outside, and I'm appreciating all of the beautiful flowers. So I'm gonna cover that worry up with my thoughts of beautiful flowers, being able to experience nature. It's a sunny day outside today as I'm making this video. So I'm taking the paper, I'm dipping my brush in a little bit of the glue, and I'm just spreading it on like I would with like paint. So something you might want to ask yourself while you're doing this is, what makes me happy? What helps me relax or turn my mind to other things? You might ask yourself, why am I having these thoughts? Is there something else going on? I can call loved ones, call people that care about me maybe when I'm having some of these thoughts, but I can also do things like this activity to help me manage my thoughts. So even though we might be worrying about our friends are amazing. So I want to put that on my collage here. I have some amazing friends that I can keep in touch with over Skype dates or phone calls, checking in together. And while you're doing this, just use a small amount of this glue mixture, because you don't want to work the paper too much, because then that'll mess it up and make it look all crinkly. Because you can put this up somewhere in your home. Maybe if you make it look nice enough, if you have some good paper, you could put it on your wall and have it as a piece of art. Frame it. And then it's a reminder. A reminder that you went through a difficult time and you got through it. You had all these positive things in your life. I love makeup, even though I might not be an expert with it. I love doing my makeup and helping myself feel better. Feels good to get ready for my day and put my makeup on. So that's why I have like lipsticks on mine and eyeshadows and blush. Definitely a girly girl. So put those things on here. And like I said, like, you want to make this personal for yourself and what helps you. So just because I've used these specific images or these things help me, it might not be the same for you. And if you're thinking you want to have a specific theme, I would choose a magazine or choose phrases that go along with that so you can have those specific things in your collage. So if you like traveling or being adventurous, you might want to get a travel magazine. Or you could do like a cooking magazine. If you've watched my videos, I did that self-care box and used a cooking magazine and put images of different foods or recipes. So I've covered up more of this. I am gonna adjust my computer here again so y'all can see. So this is still not a completely finished project, but it shows you sort of what I was thinking about, what I've put on mine. I showed you the technique with the glue, so it gives you an idea of how I put this together. I might fill in some more of these white spaces and make it a completely covered collage. And I'll probably put this either on walls in my apartment or maybe save it, and once I get back in my office, put it in my office as a reminder for myself. But this will definitely offer me some positivity and help me remember through my anxieties that I do have positive things in my life and things that help me feel good. So I hope y'all can log off of this and go do your own collage. I hope that this is something special and supportive for you. I appreciate y'all logging in and watching my video, and I will see you next week for another Art Therapy Thursday. Take care, everyone. Bye.